Hello. Let me get a bit closer. Ah, yeah, I was trying to get Silk Song before the stream could start, but yeah, I'd see it's probably getting bogged down with everyone downloading it right now. So that's gonna be maybe tomorrow, taking the temporary place of Everhood 2. I might tomorrow I might start later than usual because I'm gonna be making sure that my new computer, which is mostly built, is done. But that's gonna be tomorrow's thing. Today we're just gonna chill a bit with the Powerwash simulator. I mean, if you're one of the lucky people, you could be checking this out while downloading it. Anyway, gonna take a little break in about an hour to do a little thing, and then we are gonna continue. I'm trying to figure out which of the jobs is fast enough that I could do 2 in a stream. So I finally decided to freaking wash my back pillow from my gaming chair. It's still a bit moist, so not gonna actually use it yet. I'm gonna let it dry a bit. But the good news is that oh nah. If you know how dirty those things can get, then you know. Anyway. Got a weather forecast. As per usual, we're gonna have a little background music going on here. Just to make sure that it's the correct one. Where to start? I always flip-flop on this one if I start from the top or bottom. First things first, I'm gonna pour myself a coffee and get myself a little water drink because I'm kind of feeling the, allergies. There we go. Oh, just a little disclaimer. Sometimes you're going playing this game, my mic just shuts off. I think it's because of RAM overload, which I think is caused by, well, something about this game and also my live background. I think it overall momentarily overrides, well, not overrides, overloads everything, and then it just shuts off the microphone until I plug it and replug it. Also, I think I finally figured out why I've been so tired all the time. It's not necessarily because my it's not because I'm sleep not well, although that can be a part of it. But I think it's been that because I haven't just been getting protein and enough protein. Because now that I've gotten myself a protein shakes and started eating more meat, my energies are. I have more energy. So yeah, might as well talk about the whole computer saga. So I got the bearings on the fan of the GPU of my current computer. They broke um, due to temperature changes when I was moving during winter. At least that's what I think it's caused it, because after a couple of moves it started to yell a lot. Sorry, I'm gonna take the feedback headphones off. So that I can focus on actually like talking without getting stunned by hearing myself over and over. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the bearings on my current computer, they're broken on the graphics card. Yeah. So I bought myself a new graphics card, and I was like, yay, this is going to work. I plugged it in, and then I just realized that I made a mistake, that the graphics card needs an ATX power supply. So I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna go buy myself an ATX power supply. And I go get that. And I open the computer again, and I notice the next blade of flaw. The computer doesn't have a spot to plug in a ATX power supply, which is a problem because a power supply that has ATX needs to be connected to a motherboard that has ATX connector, so that the power supply will actually do anything, give the power that I wanted to give, that I needed to give, so I can actually use my graphics card. So there's another problem right there. And the next problem comes when the job that I had, the season. I'm a seasonal worker. The season was pretty much done, so I actually couldn't buy myself new components to actually start working on the new computer. Because I had to focus on so that I can actually like survive, you know. And I did buy a pretty expensive graphics card for budget because I wasn't expecting to need to buy anything else. So that's why I kinda ran out of money trying to build a new computer. So, and for like a year or two, I got enough money that I could survive, but I couldn't upgrade my computer really. So it just the whole project of upgrading my computer just was stuck in a loop in limbo for a year or two. But now I got a more stable job and I got my tax returns and I should be getting another thing and I'm getting my pay, monthly pay tomorrow. So I got a really good chance of actually focus on upgrading my computer. So I got the parts that I think that I'm missing, motherboard, the actual tower itself, and a processor, and I go to build it, and now anyone who has built a computer, you don't need to roast me. I know I'm an idiot when it comes to building computers. This is my first computer that I've ever built. This is the first upgrade that I've ever tried with a computer. So I know the mistakes that I've made, but I go to start connecting everything to the motherboard, you know, the processor first of all, and I read the manual and it's like add the proper heat solution, and I'm like, heat solution? And I had at no point I realized that I would need to get a heat sink for the processor, because well, my current computer doesn't have any kind of heat sink to its processor, so I didn't think it would be that necessary. Well, I didn't think it was necessary because I didn't know from my experience that that was something that would be needed for something, for a computer of this scale. Well, because I was smart enough to actually like prepare that it might be happening. This part of the story all happened this week, yesterday in fact, which is why I was taking the yesterday off. I had figured out that there might be some kind of a problem that was coming, so I ordered the components beforehand so that I could have a time to actually like do some troubleshooting and figure out what might be going wrong during the building process. So yeah, I just go to the store and buy myself a processor cooling unit, make sure that it's actually can fit it into the new processor and motherboard, and everything seems to be going right. I connect everything as well as I think they can be connected to everything, and then I shut off my own computer and I try to look at the I take the old memory SSD card and I try to put it into the new computer and it doesn't fit. And I'm like, what the heck? What's going on here? And I find out that this my piece of shit computer It apparently it's basically built in a way that it's almost impossible to upgrade or do anything with it after purchasing it. My old one is a pre-built one, and yeah, after this experience, I'm never buying a pre-built again, unless I get someone else to, unless I get the components and get someone else to like build it, you know. That's the only kind of pre-build I'm gonna ever do again. So yeah, I ran out of the budget of buying new components for now. I had budgeted so that I could use my tax returns to upgrade my computer, but to make sure that I don't actually run out of, I really don't run out of money at any point. Like if there's some mysterious expenses coming today, or well, today, then I won't be totally screwed if something does come up. I didn't go. I'm waiting until tomorrow until I can actually get the new SSD card. Luckily, I have most of my stuff is already on a external hard drive, so I'm not actually losing that much stuff inherently when switching to a new SSD. But it definitely does suck. It's gonna be just so much more extra work, because this could have been technically done by yesterday, this whole computer project, but what it is what it is. Tomorrow I'll be get my I'll be paid, so I will be able to get the graphics card then. Not graphics card, the SSD. But that's probably gonna eat away a bit from the time to actually stream. I shouldn't need to re-download any of the stream stuff. All that stuff should be on my external. And well, most of the stuff that I have is on my external, but there's some stuff that is on the internal. But there's like a program for it to program or something, some way of copying that shit, right? At least I would expect that there is some kind of a thing for that, because it would be, it seems to me like it would be a pretty important little thing to have. Especially when the problem is that I cannot actually put in the old one to actually transfer the stuff. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna move the stuff around, but I'll figure something out. This is actually getting so much faster than I thought it would be. I remember this taking so much more time. But that's why we have other stuff we can watch. But other exciting news. Silk Song is in the limbo of being released right now. I know it's kinda ironic to say that it's in the limbo, but yeah, Silk Song. I was planning on maybe downloading it today, but the release of the game is right as I'm starting the streams, and so people are, I guess they're like flooding the page so that it's impossible to actually get it right now. I mean, I could actually like, let me check if it's actually available. Yeah, it's still stuck. Oop, sorry about that. I even made a thumbnail for it in like a couple of minutes because yeah, I'm excited. I haven't played the original Hollow Knight because it was one of those games that just gonna slip by me. But I think I know plenty enough to actually be able to stay with what the game might throw at me when it comes to like story or yeah, the story. I'm usually pretty good at like picking up stuff from context clues anyway, so it should be fine. Is it just me, or is this plane kind of small? I feel like it... Right? Meh, whatever. Oh yeah, so... I might actually get Silk Song tomorrow and stream tomorrow, replace Everhood 2 with it. Because I wanna keep Ultra Kill P ranks on Saturdays. Or actually, I might do a couple stream. Silk Song on Friday and Silk Song on Saturday too. And keep Ultra Kill on a bit of a hiatus. And that should be fine too, because that just means that whenever I get back to Ultra Kill, Fraud is gonna be still that much bit closer than it. Ooh. That's always a delight. PTD6 songs. Oh yeah, Fraud. Fraud should be pretty close, but I've learned enough that you shouldn't try to speculate on when the game, an update or a game is supposed to come out. It'll come out when it comes out, so I'm not gonna speculate on that. And I'm just gonna chill until it is done. I was also like planning it having during my P-rank streams. Oh, hold on. Just a quick sec. And we're back. Let me just get my headphones on. Apologies for that. My mom was calling, so yeah, she's suffering a bit from emptiness syndrome, you know. Oh, let me get that on. Oh yeah, I was talking about the schedule, right? Yeah, well, it was ultra kill. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I had the idea that if fraud launches during my E ranking run, which is gonna take amount of time that I cannot even fathom yet. Well, cannot guess. Not fathom is not the right word. Ah, got lost in thought. Jesus, why am I? Tiredness just came to me like a wave of ocean. Wave ocean? Oh yeah, I was planning that if fraud comes during my P rank runs, I'm gonna just take a break from P rank runs and play first run of fraud and then go back to doing the P ranks. But now that Silk Song is out and well, is in the process of getting out. That's gonna take one of the time slots. I'm not sure which. And I'm currently thinking about maybe doing a double feature, so that I can actually get through Silk Song and then move on to other games. Here's once I have my new computer up and running, that's gonna unlock so many more games to me. And it's kind of funny that now that actually that's probably not related, but recently this game has not been running well on this computer, and right now it's running just fine. But I just realized that it's probably because I'm doing one of the earlier main story levels, so this is not one of well, not easier. Easier stuff. It's easier than the stuff that I've been doing before. It's just one single object, not a whole area, you know. But it's still kind of a fun little juxtaposition. Not even gonna try to say that word. Juxtapose. Juxtaposition. Yeah, there it goes. That my computer's doing fine now. Now that it's under threat of being forgotten in a corner. I don't really get nostalgic, but it's kind of shame that I couldn't actually make this computer work. My old one, you know. It's small enough to be pretty portable, and it technically has space for better, even a bigger graphics card. Like, it fits just fine in, like the new one I have, fits just fine into the computer. But because there's no ATX connectors at all, I cannot actually do anything with that computer. And as I previously said, it's like built to be so unupgradable. Seriously, when I decided to look at it again, I realized that there's not even a way to actually get a new processor in it. So how am I even supposed to try to upgrade it to be okay at least? When some of the central units of the whole thing, you cannot change them at all. I don't think the processor itself is that bad for the... Oh shit. Watch out for the basal keys. Oh yeah, I can finally stream a Monster Hunter game. Oh, there's so many games I gotta know. Well, assuming that my upgrade actually is successful. Then yeah, there's gonna be so many more games that I have planned to stream and even play on my free time. I've kind of slowed down on playing games on my free time because it's just kind of a hassle to actually play anything. The frames aren't there really, and load times are pretty bad because everything is on an external processor. Not processor, external hard drive. And the processor isn't fast enough to actually like quickly read through the whole with the external hard drive. That's how that works, right? It's kind of, although having this many options is kind of bad because I like it. I'm a bit of a variety streamer already, so it's hard for me to actually build like a fan base around like specific brand. and I don't have big enough fan base already to actually get use of out of being a variety streamer. And by variety streamer, I mean that I don't focus on single games. I do it like this, that I have a certain day for a certain game. Like Noita is my Monday, and not Monday, Tuesday game. Usually Powerwash is my Wednesday game. And Thursdays, they're kind of just free for all, something that I want to try out. They're usually the games that take less time than other games. So, how many Thursday games have I been through already? Was it I think Black Mesa was one of them. Then Children of the Sun. Something else, I think. I thought I got you. Yeah, but now that I'm start moving on to a new era of computer, things are gonna be, I feel, exciting. Like, for example, I can finally bring back Alex. So that I'm not just a disembodied voice. Also, I had this little side project on my real life where I listened to this one band. It's a Finnish band, so unless you understand Finnish, you wouldn't really understand the songs, like what's going on in the songs. For the most part, they do some English songs too. But I listened to this single song, and then I draw a picture based on the song that I listened to kind of how to say it. To draw a mental picture, like the mental picture that the song gives me. And I do it on a pencil and paper on my notebook, and now that I've started to also try to digitize them. Where's this? What was it again? Visualize sensors. Probably somewhere below. Or not. Oh yeah, yeah. Now that I'm started to digitize them, so might actually like do some drawing streams every now and then. That could be fun. Where's the sensors? Oop. Okay, seriously, where are they? That's the cockpit sensors right there. But that's the fuselage. That's the wing mount. That's the vertical stabilizer. Is it one of the... oh. It's one of the nodes. Fuselage wiring. One more. Oh. Hydraulic pipes. Is it in the wheel well? Landing gear bay? It is. But where is the dirt? That's why they call me the dirt finder. Wheels, I think. Yep, that's one of them. And the other one should be here. Or not. You. Vortex generators. There were these weird parts here. Yeah, that's anti-gravity boosters. Not there. It's one of these. Or two of these. Oh, I can also stream out Battlefield 6. That's gonna be cool too. At least from what I've seen of the game. Man, I love Battlefield 3 and 4. Call it sacrilege all you want. Those were fine games. They weren't bad company, yes, I understand. But still, I had so much fun in Metro. I do hope that they block the guns to be class specific. I really don't want to see assault classes with sniper rifles running around with their stims. No. Man, I'm getting still tired. But that's what basically taxing job gets you. Now I got another hour, so I think this is gonna be the... No, that's gonna be take more than an hour. Locations, which... Oh, the carousel might be fun. Yeah, that should take... Okay, what the hell is the... What is a helter-skelter? I know it's one of these, but like, what is is there like any actual meaning behind these words? Helter-skelter? That's gonna be another stream. Definitely. But for now... Oh, also, Powerwash Simulator 2 is gonna come out pretty soon. It's coming this fall. And it's gonna be the same price as this old game, so check that out. Right now, I don't think they have a Steam page yet, so you're gonna find all the relevant info about the next Power Simulator on the Discord server. I'm gonna go take the little break now and do the thing that I want to do. And I'm back. Doesn't look like a sweet cola. Spela dator. Och drick cola. Yippee! Apologies for the French. Kind of fitting for the goblins. It's kind of fitting for this. I don't know why. Man, can you imagine a world where culture kill is finished? A world where you actually have to buy the game for the full price that it was intended to. I mean, hell yeah, go make the money. Akira deserves it, and the rest of the New Blood team. I feel bad saying that because even Akira is very well, not that it is not deserved. It's that Akira always said make sure that everyone knows that he's not the only guy doing the game, creating the game. And I think he wants to take give about like a lot of the credit to the team that's helping him. Why am I even on this tangent? Like, it's, like, shut the fuck up, dude. You don't have to like moralize every single thought you have. You said something that sounded kind of bad, and then you decided that to actually like double down for no reason. To make yourself sound even worse than you already did. So just shut the fuck up and calm down. I feel that's something that most people need to learn. To just shut up and calm down. Like there, what I said previous about the team, it kind of minimized their efforts, and I wanted to make myself sound clear that I didn't want to minimize it, but I still like kept going on, and it kept having the same effect of minimizing their work. I mean, when I could have just said like, no, never mind, just I misspoke. Man, I should get a download a playlist instead of using Spotify because, well, yeah, I love Sticker Brush Symphony as much as anyone else, but that little main melody there is just too high pitched. On this version of it. It's almost like I'm playing this on a vinyl. That's another thing that I've been kind of considering for some reason. Karaoke streams. I'm not that good of a singer, but I feel that it could be fun. Or Joycer, Voicer. That could be a nice start. Automated labor. And it's awesome when the job does it itself. I checked the clock and I thought it said like it's 7:30 already, and I was like, what? No, it's 7:05. Nice, I got my own time zone. I'm just thinking about how big of hard drive should I get? I don't need that much more space. Definitely be an upgrade to get more about the same size as my external drive. And I'm also thinking about how fast it'll get here, or how to time the order. So that I can maybe actually use my new computer on Friday. That would be cool. Like, do you know how much it sucks to actually have like what should be a pretty okay computer compared, well, a lot beefier computer compared to your last computer, just sitting there right in the same room as you, but you cannot do anything with it. It's infuriating. No, this will do the trick. That is better than what I was doing before. I don't really want to quit my not quit my job, uh, quit the workday earlier than normal just for building my PC. So it just might be late or no show. If it's a no show, then it's gonna be a longer one on Saturday. Because tomorrow, most of my free time will be spent on trying to make sure that the computer doesn't explode. Just thinking about how I'm gonna schedule things. Yeah, I think I'm gonna set it so that tomorrow, if I have that time outside of finishing my new computer, I think I'm gonna make it a Silk Song stream, and then on Saturday do another Silk Song, and depending on how far I can engage myself in the game, I might continue that schedule until the game is done. If it feels like I'm going through it way too fast, then I'm going to make it so that it's gonna be a Thursday game only, and then keep Everhood 2 on Friday and Ultra Kill on Saturdays. But a lot of that is going to depend on how tomorrow goes. How oh, perfect song for this thing. Yeah, it's gonna depend on how fast I can actually get my hard drive. Might have to buy it when I'm at the job, and then get it delivered here so that it comes around. It's here at around the same time as I'm back at home. Sorry if my burps come through. Drinking some cola here, so it's gonna make me burp. kind of sad that I will never be able to stream near Automata, or maybe Replica might be something that I might be able to stream. I just know too much about the story in Automata, and it's one of those games where you wanna have a blind reaction to it. And so, because I cannot give a blind reaction to it, then it's just like, why even bother? So this is gonna be the next best thing. Playing the amusement park song while doing washing a merry-go-round. Nope. Just as I was pressing the button, I saw the dirt. Honestly, even though I have said this a couple of times already, the game is kind of good right now. Yeah, sure, you have your Warzone expansion packs that pretend to be actual games, but if you just broaden your horizons a bit, you're gonna find some cool ass games. Like, one of my actual favorite things about random internet memes is just looking at a meme and then it's a footage of a video game that I have no clue what is going on in it. And discovering something new from that way is always fun. Especially if it's some weird JRPG that has never been released in outside of Japan, but for some reason has an English dub. I'm gonna stop this so that I can clean these guys up. I'm gonna have to still roll it because these balls go up and down, and so some of it is gonna be obscured. know, horses are weird animals. Like, have you ever just look at a horse and be like, that is a freaking animal. There's just something weird about them. Okay, I don't know why this is lagging right now. It was just fine a bit ago. I was just about to ask like how many horses are there on this carousel. Oh yeah, it's not a merry-go-round either. It's a carousel. And that's another thing, like, why do carousels have kind of this cool vibe to them? Especially in video games, especially. Like it's a very simple thing. Like it's a disc that keeps rotating, and it has some forces or some shit like that on it. But there's just something cool about this visual. Okay. Start to spin. And let's get through this pose. Or actually could go for this. Well, I'll take a sip of my drink. Beverages. Okay, that's fun. Oh yeah, this pretty easy requirement, so you actually have to be that careful with them. Yeah, I think it's that. Come on, stop hitting me on the walls. Nice. That one's done. Okay, that's just the last one. Just get on a ride along. What's this? Yeah, that's not anything different. I'll just build it up. Here's the automatic rotation. It's gonna be the last use I have for this. Sorry about the background noise. Cannot do anything about that. And stop. Unfortunately, the spinning doesn't really translate well to the speed up here. It gets kinda choppy. I might finish these after I'm done with the top. The depths want you to use these to actually get through the higher spots. But I don't like them because they don't appear in the camera when it's like showing the bit. sped up version of the job. So you're just gonna float in the air in the footage. Unless they change that. That would be always the case. So instead I use other stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna have to probably use the scaffolds. Luckily the second game doesn't seem to have any scaffolds. That's the usual turn around suite. I might as well go in there every single canopy. One side of the gaming that I think is kind of lacking right now is the horror side. There really isn't that many horror games, right? There's that 1 month-ish game, right? And other than that, there's really nothing that I can think of. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Jesus, dude. Yeah, as long as you get your shit together about from the last time, like I think you should have already known what was going that. You definitely should have already known that last last time shouldn't have even happened. But yeah, yeah. Good luck with the Powerwash stuff. That sounds that yeah. I get that that's like really rough. Just a moment. Gotta keep playing while I'm muted. And I'm back. Oh. Man, I forgot I added this bumper in the playlist. I should check out more Risk of Rain. I should check out Risk of Rain. I know it's a kind of a roguelike kind of game, right? Or at least adjacent to that. Is it just me, or does it feel like it's Friday? I'm just on Friday feelings all the time right now. Maybe I should keep that spinning for just a moment. Yeah. I wonder what I'm missing because the real last things isn't popping up. Let's take a look. Let's see. That's a double. That should be everything. Right. Oh, those at least. Those. Ah. Resting frames, resting and sitting frames. So one of these. No, that's it. One of those. Crestings. Cresting frames. I think that's a cresting frame. That's done. And that's done. And almost very close to the planned schedule. Nice. Let me put some of this stuff in order on my end. Yeah, gonna check one more time. Holy shit, can I do it? Ladies and gentlemen, Silk Song is purchasable. Well, before I leave my own bank account, I'm gonna get to the end screen. So now that Silk Song is officially out and I can purchase it, I think it's gonna be double feature this week. So Friday and Saturday, Silk Song. Hopefully with the new computer. And yeah, it was a bit shorter this time, but I kind of... These Powerwash and other streams are kind of either they're long or short. So this time it was short. And with that, see ya.